Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good Friday morning. Looks like it's going to be a decent day out there. All right, let's jump right in. If you have been paying any attention at all to the things going around us, the events taking place around us over the past several months, you'll see that this world is in chaos, and it has been in chaos for quite some time. But it is, man, it's nuts out there, right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that the global economy is going down the tank. Um, and honestly, it seems like nobody really has the true answer to it. People are losing jobs. Unemployment beneficiaries are making more than what the people that are actually working are. That doesn't make much sense to me. How can somebody that's not working be making more money than what they were when they were working? It's unfathomable to me. Um, the U.S. dollar is losing its value. The European Union is crushed. Um, Real estate is plummeting. There are no new automobiles being manufactured right now. I heard just this morning that I think it's GM is fixing to let people come back in and start building vehicles. First time in I think 3 months now. Um, Food is being rationed, yet processing plants are having to destroy their livestock because there's no demand. They say stuff is nuts, right? Small business owners are just hanging on by their teeth if they haven't been forced out of business already. All the while, stocking toilet paper looking good, shooting up. Now, all jokes aside, I was reading an article the other day that stated that since the beginning of this pandemic, certain stocks in certain entertainment industries have sometimes more than tripled. Companies such as AMC and Fox and different companies like that, because of the influx of viewers during this time of stay at home, um, their values have gone through the roof on the market. That's the world we live in, people. Oil, an essential commodity that we have to use every day for our lives to function as a country, is down. But yet, entertainment, TV, entertainment, media is up. Man, it's nuts. But on a good note, Jesus warned us of this. In Matthew 6, Jesus is talking, and we're going to start in verse number 19. I'm going to do a little reading, so bear with me. 6:19. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. He warned us of idolizing money. We all know that finances are essential to everyday life. I would never tell you you shouldn't work and make money, or that we don't have to have money to live. I'll never say that. But we can easily be consumed with our finances to the point of there are thousands of people every year that contribute their high blood pressure to stress involving money, worrying about their money. It happens daily, every day. Now then, how many times do you see so-called good people do questionable money? We see people that we would never think would do certain things do it for money. The power associated with money is at times way more than any man can bear. In 1 Timothy 6, we read that for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people eager for money have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. Man, that's scary. We have to be careful chasing that almighty dollar. Even Christians, if we aren't careful, the love for money will consume our lives. If we're not careful, it'll cost us eternity. We have to be very careful with that. So many times people chase money in order to obtain happiness and joy, but in the end, they fall short because the end result of things that we hope for, the way we planned it, those things, the end result is never as satisfying and gratifying as what we have it in our mind, right? So no matter how much you want this money, how much you think it can help you, you can do so much with it. It never plays out that way. That's why people are greedy. Why I had a friend one time tell me, he was quite a bit older than me, and he said something that has stuck with me for over 10 years now. He told me, DJ, there's enough for the need, but there is never enough for the greed. And that sounds really corny, but it is so true. When people are greedy and people feel like they have to have more and more and more, there are people that need, right? There are a lot of people that just need a little. Anyways, that was a side note, kind of got off track. Praise God, though, we know that in Him is fullness of joy. In Him, we have a peace that no amount of money could ever buy. So as I leave you today, I want us to think of how we're to build our treasures in heaven. Stockpile what's valuable to God. Treating people good. Forgiveness, loyalty, showing mercy, exercising the fruits of the Spirit. We're meant to use possessions and love people, not love people and use possessions. Our eternal perspective affects our earthly priorities, okay? The way that we perceive things now is what we're going to be able to look forward to in heaven. We can choose to focus our lives on temporary wealth, but God offers us treasure that lasts forever, a relationship with Him that begins here and continues for eternity in heaven. Man, praise God. What will we benefit if we give up what really matters to get a few more possessions? Nothing is worth more than knowing Jesus. Nothing. So think on this, whenever you hear all the negativity around the US dollar and the global economy, think, you know what though? As a Christian, I know I'm not even supposed to worry about these things. I'm supposed to be storing up my treasures in heaven. Um, on that note, you all know that as a youth group, we have made a pledge to Speed the Light, and I'm asking y'all to continue to save your cans for the youth group if you don't mind. If you have those, you can drop them off at the church or however you want to do that. Also, want to remind you about Church Sunday, still planning on rolling on, rocking on the same way we have been. And if any changes, we will let you know for sure. We love you. If you need us, please try to get a hold of us somehow, either through Facebook or calling us or call the church. We love you. Hope to see you soon. Have a good Friday.